Welcome back, Blue Static fans. Today we got the 394 XP up on the bench today. We're examining the crank seals. Already looked at this, good to go. I put the washer back in there that's supposed to be in there before the worm gear. As you guys can see, this worm gear has seen better days. I have a brand new one on the way. Should be here hopefully Monday. We'll get this build finished and finally put it into some wood. This is the rim sprocket that was on there. It is an 8-pin, 3/8. You see it's had its time. So to give you an idea of what a new one's supposed to look like, this is what a new one looks like. This is what an old one looks like. It is bigger because it is, or the new one's smaller because it's a 7-pin versus an 8, but it's 3/8, so I'm not really too worried about that. And this is what they called for a factory replacement. You can see the Husqvarna logo on it right there. Got the plastic wrap even still with the part number and everything on it. So this is going to be your part number for rim sprocket. 640-200-214, genuine Husqvarna rim. That's for a 3/8. 404 has a different part number, so you guys know. Got the drum off, sanded the drum down, filed down those lines that you see. They were kind of raised up. Filed it all down with a flat file and then hit it with some 400 grit 3M sandpaper. Wet or dry. Just did a nice little dry finish on it. And came out pretty good. Lightly did the inside too, just cleaned it up, a little bit of surface corrosion stuff that was on there, but you can see a little bit of pitting, but this thing's perfect, good to go. Looks like brand new after I gave it a little bit of a sanding. And here's your part number for the original rim sprocket for a 394 XP. Hopefully this helps some people out if they're looking for these parts. EM original, made in Canada. So maybe this rim sprocket isn't original. I'm assuming it is, but I'm assuming they just make these in Canada. And then the clutch, I lightly sanded the edges of the clutch down, cleaned it out with compressed air. I examined the springs. All the springs look good. Seems no reason to replace this. I'm just gonna get it put back in the saw. And the needle bearing I have upstairs, we're gonna head and go and clean that up really good, and then I'm gonna pack it with grease, and then we're gonna get this all back together here, and get her finished up. But I just wanted to show you guys the updates. I am getting parts in the mail Monday, like I said previously, and those have the 2 studs in the bottom to put the full wrap handle on. Then I got all blacked out over here that looks really good. Can't wait to put that on. Today I got rid of the old school caps that come with these from the 90s that you need a bar wrench to pretty much tighten, otherwise they leak. Got rid of these 2 today, and went ahead and upgraded the saw to brand new flippy caps. So it has the new style fuel caps and oil caps. Now these ones are out of a 562 XP and they fit. I'm pretty sure they're mostly universal, but you just want to double check. Some of the older saws you kind of have to use the older caps, but personally I just love these fuel caps and oil caps. They're just amazing. So much easier, and they don't leak ever. I've never had these fuel caps leak. And it just updates the saw and makes it look so much kind of more newer, in my opinion. And plus makes it more usable, because when you're trying to fuel up with oil and fuel, the last thing you want to be doing is looking for a damn bar wrench. So you can tighten these up properly, because if you just try to do these with your fingers, they will leak everywhere. This one was leaking to begin with. This was the oil cap, and the fuel cap was not leaking, but I decided to replace it just because I don't need fuel leaking everywhere, you know, catching fire. So new parts coming in. Got the old original air filter off of it. People were saying to reuse this. I mean, it looks pretty good on camera, but the flocking is very, very old. I'm pretty sure this is the original from 96 or 97. This was made in Finland. I just got one off line, the Dukes, it's called. And you can kind of see the difference in the material and how old and deteriorated this is versus this. This one, if I hold it up to the light, I can see through it on the inside lightly. You know, lets a little bit of light in. This one, hardly anything comes through. So I think this one's pretty much, you know, restricting the saw, clogging it up and not letting it get the air it needs. So we replaced it with a new one for $21, and we should be good to go. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Hope you like it, and everyone have a good night.